It's my favorite to perform because one, the song is beautiful, but it also means a lot to us because it's the song that started this whole music journey for us. It's the prayer, and it's such a beautiful song. And to revisit that, when that was the first song that we sang together, and to be able to perform that, there's just something special about that song. And so I love that. The second song is a song that I'm not really in very much, but I love it. Maybe because of the same reason, but it's Breath of Heaven.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one.
Every time that we perform Breath of Heaven, I could just feel the energy in the room. There's just, how that happens. There's just something special, and you can feel it. You can see it in the eyes of the audience. We can feel it between each other as we're singing, and it's mostly Savanna singing, which is probably why people love it so much, because I'm only in it a little bit. But it is one of those songs that every time I just get excited every time we get to perform that, because I know that not only that everyone is in for a special experience through that song.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. My question for you is, what do you feel is the greatest lesson that you've learned through this journey with each other?
Cool.
That's a really good question. We just talked about this a little bit with someone backstage, but I think for us it's been a really good thing learning a lot about each other's personalities and how we work together. It's an interesting thing going from just being father and daughter to kind of morphing into a business relationship.
Yeah.
You definitely learn a lot about each other. You spend a lot of time together, and so of course there's going to be some difficult learning curves with that, but I feel like in the end it's just made us closer, and you can really appreciate what both of us have to offer. So yeah. I would say probably that.
Yeah, I think that's right on, and it has been really fun, as she's mentioned, as we've kind of taken like the normal parent-child relationship, and now we're business partners, and so you learn a lot about each other and the relationship, about business. But the cool thing is to be able to watch Savanna grow up into this, from a child to like this business world where she really has to find your voice, because we operate in the music industry, and that can be really tricky. And she's a business partner with her father, and so sometimes when she feels strongly about something, she's really grown in confidence and found her voice through this process, and so it's been a fun learning experience, I think, for all of us, but mostly just proud that she has been able to stay true to herself, push back when she feels like she needs to push back, and found a lot of confidence, learned a lot of confidence through this. So
thank you.
Welcome.
So you said on the stage that this was your first time at RootsTech.
It is, yeah.
So first of all, why did you decide to come on such short notice, which has been awesome?
Yeah.
And what do you think of RootsTech so far?
Yeah.
This has been a whirlwind past 24 hours. We didn't know we were doing this until about 3 p.m. yesterday. We got a call and we're like, yeah, of course, we'd love to be here. But yeah, I think that this is a fun audience for us because everyone here is really inspired by family, and we are a father-daughter duo. Family is a big part of everything we do, and so I feel like it's fun performing for an audience where that's a common theme and something that's really important to them. So yeah, we really enjoyed our time so far.
Yeah, and the audience was so warm and welcoming, and every time you perform, you go out and you're walking out on stage and you're kind of feeling out the energy of the audience, and they're kind of feeling out your energy as a performer, and then it takes a little bit into that first song to really settle into how this is going to go and how it's going to feel. But honestly, like from the moment we walked out there, and it just felt really warm. And you're right, everyone's here for family, and we're a family band.
Yeah.
And it just felt right. It felt great, and it's been fun because we've had like 3 or 4 friends, close friends, that we found out work with RootsTech.
Yeah.
And we didn't know that. One of them was presenting when we got here. We're like, what in the world? So it's been fun.
My childhood best friend is teaching a class tomorrow. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fun.
It's just like a big happy family. Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, I was kind of looking at your guys' social, and so what's next? What's the next thing?
Good question. So we have been working really hard on our very first all originals album. And that song that we sang first, that'll be on the album, Just How Strong You Are. And that's probably what the album will be called.
Yeah.
And it's exciting to have, I mean, it's kind of scary, to be honest, to have an album of all your music. The first time anyone hears it is from our voices. And, but it's such a cool process to put so much of yourself and your story and my story and our story into music. A lot of it's been very therapeutic, I think, for us, as you do put your own stories into music. So that we're so excited, and that's going to come out maybe later this year, like hopefully summer. So
We're excited.
Very excited. Yeah, thanks for asking.
So I'm admiring the father-daughter duet and how music has brought you two closer together. I'm wondering if music is a part in your broader family tree, if there are grandparents and others that music has helped grow that family connection.
Yeah, my great-grandma apparently had perfect pitch. I never met her, but she played the piano, and that was something that I learned about her actually this year. My grandpa was just talking about her, and so I've heard about her a little bit. I don't know, what about?
I mean, so I have 4 sisters, and one of them sings, but not publicly. Most of the people in my family, my dad, my grandpa, great-grandpa, not only could they not sing, but they were like completely tone deaf. When I sang that Johnny Rebeck song out there, I didn't learn the actual melody of that until later, because my grandpa sang it tone deaf, dad sang it tone deaf. And so I learned the melody later. And so I don't know how that works. I'm sure there's somebody down the line that sang.
Yeah, surprisingly, there's not a lot of music in our extended family from what we know. It's just kind of like, you've always been singing, and then I loved it, and my little sister, she's been really into it. So yeah, we all sing together. But
our youngest, Penny Jean, is a singer, and she's joined us for several of our songs, and we'll do more. Mm-hmm. And it's really amazing how genetics works, I guess.
For sure.
Passing that down is fun.
I'd love to know more of your background. I haven't had time to research you.
Yeah.
How old were you when you started working together? And were you in high school choirs? And how did you get to where you are?
Yeah, we started singing together when I was 15. And so it was at the start of the pandemic that I was in a children's choir, and all of our practices got canceled. I wanted a way to kind of keep in touch with them and still practice music. And so, I started my very first Instagram, and I was a little too nervous to post a video online of just myself. And so my dad was outside in the backyard, and I told him, hey, I want to film a video for my friends. Will you do it with me? And it's really funny if you watch that video now, because he's in this family reunion t-shirt and a BYU hat, and it's very obvious that we did not expect it to go anywhere. But that video that we posted, it was the prayer that ended up going viral, and we never stopped. We just kept on posting videos. We would post one every week during the pandemic, and now we're here. We've released how many albums? 8, 9? 8? Yeah. So it's been a journey.
Because Savanna's been singing her whole life, since before she could talk, really, she was singing. And I don't remember a time when I wasn't singing as well. So you would have thought that, at some point, we would have been singing together. But it really wasn't until that first video that we started singing together, and then it's become a thing. So, yeah.
We started at the beginning with a question of what is your favorite song?
Yeah.
What haven't you sung yet and recorded that you would really like to record? Other than your own music, which is very important, but what else is out there that you would really like to tackle?
I don't know that I have a specific song, but I would love to do a Disney album or a collection of Disney music. I have just always been a Disney girl. all. And so I think that would be really fun. Yeah,
We
that's
should
something
do
that
that.
I've been wanting to do for a very long time.
We'll be
So
watching for it.
yeah.
There is
Yeah,
one
hopefully.
song that I have wanted to do. So this last Christmas, we had the opportunity to sing in Logan with the American Festival Choir and Orchestra. Craig Jessup directs. And so to sing with the full choir, full orchestra, was such a cool experience. One of the songs that they performed that we were not a part of was All Is Well.
Oh
And
yeah.
oh my
That's a good one.
goodness, that was so beautiful. And since we've heard that and that arrangement and with the choir and orchestra,
We want to do that one.
kind of have to do that.
Yeah.
So that's
stay
I'm
tuned.
excited. Yeah.
We have time for 2 more questions.
I just got one.
Caitlin has not asked a question.
Um,
And then we'll-
My quick question is, besides music, is there anything your family does together? Any activities that you can tell us about?
Yes.
Yeah, we love to ski.
Skiing has
So-
become. Here's the thing. I grew up in California, so I moved here when I was 15, and you'd think I would have learned to surf when I was in California. Didn't learn to surf. Moved here, spent most of my life not knowing how to ski, so winters were terrible. Like they are so long and gray and sad. If you don't have some sort of activity, so 2 years ago we discovered skiing, and now it's like
It's a game changer living here in
I
Utah.
am-
The winters they are rough if you don't have something
Yes.
to look forward to.
I am seriously unwell unless I go skiing once a week.
Yeah. So
But-
we've really enjoyed that. I think that's probably our favorite activity as a whole family. Sometimes that's hard to find something that all the kids love. We're also
Yeah.
different. So yeah, I would say skiing probably is
Yeah.
the main one.
And of all 6 of us in the family, the only person to have like serious injuries from skiing, me. I've fallen on my face far too. Oh, Easton popped his shoulder out too.
Yeah.
So it's fun but dangerous, but worth it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Caitlin Bancroft, Church News. Just wanting to chat with you a little bit about how your music connects you to your family history and how that in turn connects you to your faith in God.
Yeah. So, I mean, music to me is something that it just exists on a different plane, right? It's very spiritual. And I mean, music can be fun and, you can have a beat and stuff, but full disclosure, I don't think I ever get as emotional as I do when I sing.
First time I ever saw him cry was on stage when I was 15. So
And she was like, "What are you doing?"
no, I didn't. No, that's not what I thought.
But music is so powerful in its ability to break down our walls and allow us to feel things that maybe we guard against normally. And so for me, music is therapeutic, it's powerful, it's inspirational. And so when we started our music journey, our catchphrase has been share hope and spread joy, because that's what we feel like our music is all about. And that's the power of music, is to really be able to infuse hope, especially when we started in the pandemic and there's so much uncertainty, in the world today. And so using music to try to heal and to share hope and joy, I think is a real neat opportunity. And it has created so many opportunities for our family to be together through that process. Our whole family is involved in the music. And so, yeah.